Hello everyone, good morning. I'm Ilana, getting ready to teach ballet basics. This is part of BreakOut Studios live online video classes, and we'll be starting here in a couple of minutes. So go ahead and get your space set up and we'll do some ballet. All right, hey, good morning. Again, I'm Ilana and this is Ballet Basics. We have some fun new music today. I'm super excited about it. Nate Fifield just put out a new ballet class album on Spotify, so I'm super excited. It's really fun. So let's get started. We're going to begin facing our bar. Let me grab my portable bar. Facing the bar, beginning in parallel. So just taking this moment in class, the very first moment where we come to stand, just to feel, take a scan through the body and just feel what's going on in the feet, the legs, lifting up through the low belly, draping the shoulders down. Just take a moment to hold that for a minute. I'm just going to make a small adjustment here so we get a better angle. Okay, let's see if that's better. So we're facing in parallel, and we'll breathe the arms open and close back to en bas, placing the hands to the bar. Right foot goes half to the toe and half, lower down, 4 presses, a 1, a 2, that's just to push through the floor, literally like you're pushing the floor away with your foot. Other side, half to the toe and half, lower the heel, 4 presses, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, elevate, lifting both heels up to the top and lower, that's 2 counts, so it's slow, 2 and up and lower, 4, 2, little quicker, lift and lower and lift. The ankles are glued together, the feet are glued together, there's no space in between. That was number 3. Turn out to first position, same pattern, right foot to the half and toe and half, lower the heel, push 1, push 2, push 3, push 4. Other side, half to the toe and half, heel down, a 1, a 2, a 3 and a 4. Elevate up to the top and lower, 4, 2 and up. Take all of your time here. Pull up those kneecaps right up into the quads, little quicker, up and down, a 2, a down, a 3, a down, and this time not in parallel but in turnout. Let's take a little plie after that and stretch. Turn the head to the right, cambre up and back with both shoulders, 2, return center, then move the head, lifting up and back, 6, 7, eyes to center. 1 more elevate. This time we'll take a balance with the arms in first position, opening out to lower down. Okay, so let's talk that through one more time. In parallel, sometimes I see people standing with the feet slightly apart. Sometimes in modern class we do that, that's fine, but for ballet we have to have this connection into the midline, so when we're apart we lose that. Okay, so feet all the way together, ankles are magnetized, knees and tops of the thighs, feel that pull in towards the midline, towards center. So the right foot goes, you go half toe, so breaking at the metatarsal, to the toe, half toe, lower down, 4 pushes, 1, push 2, so the foot points all the way as it comes off of the floor. Same thing left, 2, 3, and a 4, push, show, 1, a 2, a 3, and a 4. 2 counts, up and a 2, and down and a 2. These are slow, and down, little quicker, take it up and down. We have 3 of these. Third one, and turn out to first. Same thing in first, only difference is after that third fast elevate, we add a plie, because we'll need it by then. All right, and then we turn the head to the right. Now, this back bend does not come from the low back and the hips. It comes from the lift of the sternum. So you're gonna take that sternum and imagine that you're lifting it up to the ceiling to cascade back. Bring the spine to center, turn the head, lifting up and back, 6, 7, eyes back to center, taking an elevate with the arms in first. And then we'll open out and lower the heels at the end. Make sure you take a finish, right? We always finish the exercise, okay? So starting in parallel, arms are en bas. Here we go. Hands to the bar, right foot starts, half to the toe, half, 4 presses, push, 1, push, 2, 3, other side, left foot to the half, and toe, and half, 4 pushes, a 1, a 2, a 3, turning out, same, oh sorry, up, woo, don't turn out yet. and slow. My bad, we didn't do our elevators. Up for 2, down. Little quicker, take it up and down. 2, 1 more. Now turn out to first position. Finding that V, right foot, half, toe, half, 4 pushes, a 1. Push the floor away, point all the way through the foot. Left side, a half, to the toe. See if you can grow half an inch taller. 1, 2, 3. Slow elevate, up to the top, down to the bottom. Heels are looking forward, thighs are rotating outwards. Little quicker, up and down. 2 and down. Third one. This time bend the knees, take a plie. Heels are down. Turn the head to the right, up and back. Center, turn the head, up and back. Eyes to center, take an elevate one more time. Pull those kneecaps up. Arms to first position, nice and round. Elbows below the shoulders. And opening out, lower the arms, lower the heels. All right, shake out your legs, good. So I always like to just remind and talk about posturally in ballet, we're lifted, right? We're feeling that lift up. That being said, sometimes what I see in class is we're trying so hard to be tall that we go to here. This is actually a position of tension in the body, tension in the neck, tension in the shoulders, the ribs, all of that. So when we talk about lifting and standing tall, and this applies to ballet and also life, that's why people say ballet gives you good posture if you do it right, right? So when you're standing, I like to think about the backs of the ears. So literally hold on to the backs of your ears, the tops of the backs of the ears for a moment, and feel that that is lifting up. So it's more of like a central / slightly back pull up to the ceiling. It doesn't come from the front of the body. It comes from the entire body, but we need to sense it more into the back, right? Otherwise we end up with this, and that's not really where we want to be. We want to be just stacked through the skeleton. It's actually a feeling of strength, but not tension, okay? Which applies to life. We want to be there. We don't want to be constantly tensing our outer muscles. That's how we get tight, okay? Plies. So just think about that. Sometimes it takes a moment to find, but if you're feeling like your neck is really gripping, you need to reassess where you're holding on there. First position. Prepare the arm first to second. We have a demi-plie, reaching the fingertips out and lower. Demi-plie and stretch. I have to move back a little so I don't bang my table. Lift to grand plie. Show the demi-plie heels down. They lift slightly. They go right back down as soon as possible and stretch. Long spine to port bras forward. Arm is in fifth. Long spine to come up with the arm right overhead. We have an elevate. Lower down, tondu the outside foot to second position. In second, demi-plie. And stretch. Arm first. 2 second, now the heels do not come up in second. Keep them down to the bottom of the grand plie, demi, and stretch. Let's port bras to the bar. Turning the head. Coming all the way up to open. And we'll elevate. Lower down, tondu that outside foot, put it in front to fifth. Same pattern, demi-plie and stretch. And we're feeling the backs of the ears are what's lifting our torso off of our pelvis. Grand plie, heels are up, they go right back down. And stretch, bring the arm to first, cambre up and back. Same thing we just practiced at the bar. Return to center. Elevate, crossing the front foot over, tight ankles, tight thighs, bringing the arms to first, and we'll open out. You have to slide that front foot back out the way you brought it up and finish, okay? So the pattern is 2 demi-pliés, 1 grand plie, and a port de bras, and an élevé. So in first position, our port de bras goes forward. In second position, we go towards the bar. And in 5th position, we take it back. Make sure you do turn your head. If the eyes are forward, there's a lot of tension in the neck going back. So it's a safer position, and it's aesthetically nice to take the eyes out past the lifted arm. And then coming back up, we'll find our balance in susu, really, really tight. Open out, sliding back down. Okay, so let's go for it. Remember, your demi-plie, the quality is really gooey, so try not to make it stiff. It's a continuous movement, all right? Here we go. Prepare the arm to second. Demi-plie. 1. Stretch. 2. Grand plie, show the demi. Lift the heels, put them right back down. Long spine to go forward. Long spine to come up. Elevate, lifting the heels. Tondu to second position. Demi-plie. Make sure you're wide enough so that you can take that grand plie. If you're too narrow, that'll be hard. Demi, pelvis under the shoulders, demi. Let's go towards the bar, up and over. Turn the head, coming up. Elevate, heels up. Taundu, cross in front to 5th. Plie. Make sure that all 10 toes are into the floor. Grand plie. Heels down. Bring the arm to first, cambrai up and back. Returning the spine. Elevate. Oh, sorry, keep the arm. Tight feet. Tight upper inner thighs. And open the arm, slide that front foot back out to finish. All right. Okay, so, I know there's 5,000,001 things to think about in ballet, so always feel free to pick and choose a focus. That's fine. I'm just going to kind of keep giving you ideas of what you need to think about. Another thing I want you to be aware of is there's always oppositional energy going on. There's always an opposite movement to what's actually taking place. So let's take a plie, for example. Plie, just by looking at it, goes down, right? What we don't want to do is we don't want to drop the whole body down. We actually want to feel that within the torso from the waist and above, there's actually a lift. So there's this two-way motion going on, right? And with any movement, right? When we take a tondu, the whole body doesn't go with that leg. What's holding us back? The standing leg is working in the opposite direction so that we can maintain our midline. Okay, so start to try to, especially if you've had a bit of ballet, if you're brand new, just work on the basics, just focus in on that. But if you've been taking some classes, start to be aware of what the oppositional energy is within every single movement if you can, okay? Second side, here we go. First position, prepare the arm. Lift to plie. 2. Now definitely in this grand plie, lift on the way down. Show the demi. Long spine to go forward. Long to come up. Elevate, heels up, down. Tondu to second position. Plie, 1. Arm first to second. Grand plie, lift up. Heels are down, knees are wide. Into the bar, up and over. Elevate, up. Tondu to cross in front to 5th. Plie. Lift to grand plie. Put those heels right back down. Arm goes to first, turn the head, lift up and back. Recover the spine, straight legs into susu. Pull that front foot across, arms to first. Hold onto the bar, slide that front foot back out to finish. Okay, great. And often, there's more than one opposing movement, right? The plie, we're going down, but we're lifting up. The thighs are also moving in opposition. Yeah, so there's more than one at all times. It's a lot to think about sometimes, but once you kind of get the idea of it, it really will change your dancing. All right, Taundu from first position. So taking that first position, and for a moment, I always like to do this little test. We want to be careful we're not screwing the feet into the floor and then stretching the legs. Not good for that knee joint, and we don't need to strain that joint. So parallel, rotate to your turnout. Wherever your feet naturally go, that's where you want to be. You don't want to then fix it. Yeah? So naturally where you want to be, feeling that the tops of the thighs are spiraling around and continuing that spiral down into the floor, into the feet. Okay? So the arm goes first to second. Let's do a divided Taundu. So we start the paintbrush going out to the ball of the foot, to the toe, ball of the foot, and close, and then to regular Taundus that still pass through that demi point. To the side, half toe, to the toe, half toe, and close. We're growing taller through the backs of our ears, and close. Half toe to the back, right behind the hip, and half, and close. Back, and close, and back. One more time to the side. You have your V. This is, I always talk about this. We have to make sure we're following the line of the V to the toe. Half toe, and close, and a two, Taundus, out and in. From here, let's just take a balance. So lifting the heels up, arms to first. I'm going to scoot back just so you can see my arms because I know it gets cut off. I'm in my balance. My arms are going to float up to fifth. Now nothing is changing here. When you get to that fifth, you should still be able to see your fingers in your peripheral vision. They're not behind you. And then we'll open and lower the heels down. Okay, so one divided Taundu, and then two regular, but we're still passing through that demi point, that half toe on every Taundu, okay? So here we go from first position. Prepare the arm, going front, half toe, to the toe, half toe. Don't let the foot leave the floor, not even a millimeter. Second one. Going side, half toe, toe, half, and out, and in, to the back, half, toe, half. One more time to the side, heel forward, out, in. Let's take an elevate, arms to first. Now keep that same shape, float it up, keep it in front of the forehead, in front of the shoulders. Open the arms to second, extend and lower the heels down. Okay. Second side, so if you've taken my class before, you know that idea of the paintbrush foot. We're painting it out in every direction, so we really get that connection through the floor. That's what we're setting up in our bodies with this Taundu. Here we go. Prepare, thinking of that paintbrush foot. Demi to the toe. Two Taundus, out and in. To the side. Keep the backs of the ears lifting. Low belly up. To the back. Right behind that hip. Long leg. Long leg. Going to the side. Half. Toe. And let's take an elevate, arms to first. Really shape that nice rounded position. Maintain the shape overhead. Opening out. Reach the fingers and lower down. All right, shake out your legs. Okay, so now we're going to take a tondu from 5th position. All the same rules apply, all of them, except we close in 5th. Okay, so take that parallel, rotate to your first. You have an X, hip to shoulder, shoulder to hip, right? That X does not shift around as you take one heel in front. You shouldn't have found that the X shifts. You shouldn't have found that you're rolling the front foot and softening the knee. You should be in a position where you can feel still that even rotation. The pelvis is in our centered position, not tucking, not arching, but just keeping that natural arch, okay? So the arm goes to 2nd position. Tondu front, and a close, and a 2, and a close, pick it up. That's coup de pied devant, front of the ankle, put it down, one more tondu. To the side, we change the tondus. So you're still going to that same V position, closing back, out, closing front. So 2 tondus, 1 pickup, and another tondu. But up, to the back, closing 5th, 2, and a close, pick it up, put it down, and a tondu. To the side, even when you're coming from the back, you're going to that same V tondu, right? When we did it from our first, slightly forward, close front, out, close back, pick it up, put it down, and a tondu, and a close. Port de bras forward, 2. Arm is in 5th, it stays in 5th to come up, cambre up and back. Again, you're turning your head to your arm, 6, 7, arm to first. Pick up that front foot again to coup de pied devant. Devant meaning front, so we're front of the ankle. And we'll find our balance, arms in first, and just close. And I'm just turning so that I can show you the position. You'll just stay facing sideways. So when we say devant, it means front. Derrière means back, okay? That position of the foot, just be careful. I don't know how much you can see, but be careful that the heel is not touching the ankle. That heel is forward, the pinky toes are touching. Now in the back, that's different. In the back, the heel is touching, the toes are not. We don't want to sickle, right? So know the shape of the foot. It really doesn't change. Just what's touching the standing leg changes, okay? So 2 tondus, 1 pickup, 1 more tondu. We do that en croix, front, side, back, and side. We have a port de bras, and we have a balance at the end, okay? 5th position, right foot front. Here we go. Prepare the arm to 2nd, tondu front. We still have that paintbrush. 2, pick it up, ankle, back to tondu, to the side, out, 2, pick it up, and out, going back, close the thigh, pick it up, heel to the ankle, once more to the side, pick it up, port de bras forward, long spine, coming up, turn the head, cambre, bring the arm to first, peel that front foot up, finding the balance, take your time. I'm going to show you the position, keep holding, and close in front. Okay, if you found that you were falling backwards in the balance, you are not alone. That happens, I think, to a majority of people, especially when we're first finding it. So what that usually means is that our shoulders are slightly back. We tend to be in this slightly backwards position. And all it takes is find the low ribs, just stand up, find the low ribs with your hands, And feel that you're going to slide those low ribs down. That's it. Just sliding them down towards the belly button. And then see where you are. It may feel weird, that's okay. And when I say that, I don't mean slide them so far down that we're rounded, okay? It's a slight fold down so that we stack. Shoulders over hips. And then in that position, you should have a more successful balance, okay? So think about that on the second side. Let's go for it. Put your left foot in the front. Here we go. Prepare the arm. Tondu. 1, 2, pick it up. One more tondu. Going side. Paintbrush foot, pick it up. And tondu to the back. Pick it up, heel to ankle. One more time to the side. Know where that tondu is going every time, same point. Pick it up. Quarter bra forward all the way. Down. Coming up. Cambre up and back. Bringing the arm to first. Front foot comes up, coup de pied. Think about those ribs. You can take your hands, slide them down slightly. See if you have a better balance. And when you're ready, closing in fifth. So at this point in class, I would poll and see who that helped. Hopefully it helped you. If not, keep working on it. If you find it really isn't something for you, that's okay. Let's do a degaje. Okay, so degaje is sharp and it comes just a couple of inches off of the floor. So right foot front. 5 and a 6 and a 7 and a 8, dégagé, a close, a 2, a close, a 3, with a piqué and a close. To the side, don't lose that X. Side close back, side close front, side and a piqué and a close to the back. Long leg, and a 3 and a piqué and a close and a side. A 2, a 3, piqué, and close. This time, you know what? This time, let's use our inside leg. So we're going to now take a balance in coup de pied derrière. So all this time we've been using the leg furthest away from the bar. Now we're going to lift the leg that's closest to the bar. So the heel is touching, the toes are away. We'll find that balance. And that's it. We'll close back in. So this time, different connection of the foot to the ankle versus if we're in the front. Okay, so dégagé, it's that firing of the toes off of the floor. Super, super important. So we have 3 of those, out and in. On the third one, you have 2 piqués, which literally means to prick. Prick and close. We do that en croix, front side, back side, and then inside foot up to balance. Let's try it. 5th position, here we go. To the front, up, 2, third one, 2 piqués, close in 5th, out, 2, 3, piqué, close back, out, 2, piqué, one more time to the side, 2, inside leg comes up. So knee is open. Try to find that balance. Keep those ears. When you're ready, close behind in 5th. All right. Let's go right around to the second side. Go ahead and turn around, left foot. Here we go. To the front, out, in, out. Third one, piqué, up, to the side. Inside leg up. Find that balance. When you're ready, close into 5th. We'll take another dégagé. This time we'll face towards the bar. This is about transferring the weight and transferring the weight relatively quickly. If you've taken my class or any class really, you've probably done this. So our right leg starts, we're in first position. We have 8 dégagés. 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 6, 7. Switch legs for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the right leg for 4, 3, 2, and left for 4, 3, and 2 on the right, and left. Single counts, right, left, do it all again. 8 on the right, 8 on the left, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. When we get to those 2s and those 1s, we want to be careful if we're feeling like our body is doing a lot of movement, something's not right. So what you need to be feeling is that you are lifting the rib cage, the whole top of the body up off of the pelvis so that the legs essentially can move. And there's some movement going on. You have to transfer your weight, but there shouldn't be a lot of reverberation through the body, okay? So that's it. We'll do it 2 times through. 8, 8, 4, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Starting with your 8s again on the right. If you're feeling really great, the second time through, you can take both arms off the bar. Try that out, okay? Hold on a second. That's a little fast. We're gonna stick with the same song we just used because the tempo's better. Here we go. Right leg, 1, 2, 3, 4. Switching to the left, 1. Right leg for 4. And the left, 2. Single counts, 1, 1, do it all again, right leg. And the left, make sure you're firing the feet off the floor every time. 5, 6, 4. 2. And finish. Ooh, good timing. All right. Ronda Johns. Circling the leg in the hip. All right, so we start this one in 5th position. Right foot front. And we'll do a little breathe. We call this a little breathe. It's just like there's a little puff of air under the armpit and down. It's like a preparation. So a little breathe and 6. Arm first, 2 second. Tondu front. You're going to trace a half circle, stopping when you get to the ballet side, not real side. Remember, your ballet side is slightly forward. And then back, close in first. Little quicker, front to the back and front. Now we're gonna play with going faster than that today. So we go a little quicker, 1, through first 2, flat foot and point, and 4, off the floor, front. Let's just do a quarter Ronda Johns. So we're going to stop side, Taundu close behind. And then we reverse that. So our first, we graduated up, right? The first one is slow, stopping back, stopping ballet side, front, and first. Then we go quicker back to the front, through first, back to the front. Even quicker, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, off the floor, back, just to the side, Taundu close in the front, okay? From here, you know what, let's port a bras to the bar. We'll go sideways, coming up. Now we'll go away from the bar too. So the inside arm comes up, outside arm goes to first position as you side bend, 6, 7, take the bar, bring that outside foot all the way up to the front of the knee. So that's retiré. Front of the knee, front inside of the knee. We'll find our balance on flat and lower down. Okay, so a couple of things. We show that, that ballet side slightly forward when we do the slow one, right? When we lift the leg off of the floor, right, you can see my side is a little bit forward. When I lift the leg, it's still there. It doesn't move back. What happens when we move it right to our actual side is we can't hold the turnout and the pelvis has to tilt or the hip has to lift. So that side is slightly forward so that the heel, inside of the heel, can look in front. And it stays like that as you lift. Yeah, some ballerinas and ballerinos have full 180-degree turnout and they can get the leg to the side, and that's awesome, but most of the world does not. So we keep it slightly forward, and that is definitely allowed, okay? So that's what I wanted to say about that. Know where your side is, your ballet side, okay? So let's go for it. Right foot front. Here we go. Prepare the arm. We start with our slow run. Front, side, back. Close in first. Little quicker. Front to the back. Going faster. 1, 2. Easy lift. 3, 4. Now slow it down. Off the floor, just to the side. Tondu, close behind. From the back, same thing, on and on. Heel forward, heel to the ceiling. Little quicker, back. Front through first. Make sure you're passing through a good first position. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off the floor, back, side, Taundu, close in 5th. Into the bar. Up. Quarter bra away. Taking the leg to the knee. Inside, front inside of the knee. Retiré. Take your time here. Hold on to that balance for a little bit longer. When you're done, take a moment, just stretch out. Maybe a little calf stretch, whatever you need. Okay. Second side. So the most important, there's so many important elements, but a couple of elements we've spoken about today are that separation between the rib cage and the pelvis so that the leg can move freely below. The placement of that side, I call it ballet side because when we think side, we think side. Ballet side is slightly forward. So those are two important elements. Of course, there are many more, but let's keep our focus on those. Second side. Prepare the arm to the front. Ballet side, back. Little quicker front. First to go front. Little quicker. 4, 3, 2. Off the floor, just to the front, just to the side. Touch down to close back. From the back. 1. To the front. Closing first. Little quicker. Back. Around. Even quicker. 4. Really separate in the waist. Off the floor. Back. Heel forward. Quarter bra forward, into the bar, sorry. Taking it away from the bar. Outside foot comes up to the inside front of the knee for a balance. I'd like you to take your time to work that. Don't have to come down just yet. Take your time. When you're done, little stretch. All right, let's go into fondues. Melted fondues. Right foot front. Prepare the arm to second. So we'll go fondue. You're standing on a really sticky floor. I'm gonna face a little bit towards you just so you can see. Sticky floor. Peel the foot up, bending both knees, and put it back down. Peeling it up and extend it to the front. Back to the ankle, put it down in fifth. Up to the ankle, extend to the side, to the back of the ankle, put it down in fifth. The arm just stays in second. Back of the ankle, extend it to the back. We've done this one before. A little pulse, 2, 3, and 4. Taundu and close. And just for fun, let's take a little port de bras to reset the arm because it might get tired. It's out there for a while. Peeling to the back and put it back down. Both knees bend together, both legs stretch together. Back to the diamond, put it in the back. Back to the ankle and extend it to your ballet side, front. Closing fifth, bottom, front. And extend, heel up, heel pulses up. 2, 3, and 4. Taundu, close, finish. That's it. Okay, so one that closes back into fifth and one that extends out in whichever direction, right? So now I'm back to fifth and extending to the side. Now I know I need to go to the back, so I put it in the back to close fifth, back to extend behind, and then 4 little pulses. What I want to say really quickly is the placement of the foot in a fondue derriere is different than in that coup de pied. So the coup de pied, remember, we had the heel touching and the toes away. This is different. In this fondue, the big toe actually does touch the back of the ankle, the heel does not, right? It's a different shape of the standing leg. So we do allow the big toe to make contact. To the front, it's essentially the same, okay? So let's give it a go, right foot front. It's relatively slow, you have lots of time to move through that. Prepare the arm, slow to the front, put it down, and peel it up, extend to the front, nice and slow, take your time. Front of the ankle, put it fifth, peeling it up, extend it to the side, back of the ankle, and fifth. Right behind the hip, little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close behind, arm, and back of the ankle, back to fifth. Second one extends right behind the hip, 45 degrees. Knees open, and fifth. Extending side, front of the ankle. Breathing. Extending to the front, little pulse. Heel up. 2, 3, 4. Taundu, and we'll finish. All right. All right, it's those slow exercises that really actually challenge our strength more than the fast ones. So this is one of those. You have to maintain your placement the whole time, even when you're getting tired, and that's how we build our strength, okay? Second side, here we go. Prepare the arm, and fondue to fifth. Fondue, extending out. Knees open that knee. To the side, back of the ankle. Right behind, little pulse. Closing in fifth. Arm goes down and out. Here we go. we're breathing to the side, front of the ankle. Don't upset the hips. Keep that X across the front. Heel pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finish. Okay. Let's work on, today we're not going to work on frappe, we're going to work on our petit battement, which is a good one. I haven't given just a petit battement exercise in a while. So petit battement is the small movement of the lower leg around the standing ankle. So we have to know the difference between a wrapped foot and a coup de pied, which is what we've talked about. So if you can see my feet, a sur le coup de pied is you take your foot pointed, you keep the same foot, you don't change it, and you just wrap it around the ankle so that the heel is forward and the toes are back. Sometimes if you're newer to ballet, that's a different shape of the foot, and sometimes it takes some time for the foot to gain enough flexibility to be able to do that. That's okay. Just feel the idea of it if you can't actually take the heel forward, toes back. But this wrapped position is sur le coup de pied, versus if we're in the front, it's coup de pied devant, or back is coup de pied derrière. Okay, so we have 3 different positionings of the foot around the ankle. I know, how intricate can you get, right? So what we're doing here is, when we take the petit battement, we're in this wrapped position. I don't love to say wrapped because it implies that we should unpoint the foot. You shouldn't. The foot is fully pointed. The upper thigh stays right as it is. It does not move. The isolation comes from the lower leg to go coup de pied derrière and a wrap. Coup de pied derrière and a wrap. So you're just hinging at the knee. It's not a very big movement. It's just small. This doesn't move, okay? So here's the exercise. 5 and 6, just bring the foot to sur le coup de pied. I guess I'll stay facing this way so you can see. Sur le coup de pied. So we go slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Little quicker if you can. 5 and 6. And so we have 16 essentially quick. A slow. 2, 3, 4, and a back, and a wrap, and a back, and a wrap, and a quick, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it for today. So you have to know where those turnout muscles are on the thigh, right? Right in the back, right under the glute, wrapping in. That is what stabilizes this thigh. Otherwise, we're all over town, okay? So we have 8 slower. They're not super slow, but they're slower, and then 16 fast. Now, if those 16 fast are feeling really fast and you're not really grasping the placement, keep at the slow tempo. Just keep going at that slow pace, that 8 slow, okay? Otherwise, 8 slow, 16 fast, 8 slow, 16 fast, facing the first side, okay? That's it, nice and simple. Let me just do a quick little check of the music here. So this is what the tempo is gonna be. Back, wrap, 5, 6, 7, little quicker. 1, 2, 3, it's fast. 5, 6, 7, do it again. Back, wrap. So like I said, if this is newer for you, just keep them slower, yeah? Here we go. Wrap the foot and a back, wrap, 5, 6, little bit quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that 5. Do it again. Start slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4. 7, 8, and finish. Okay, our music's gonna keep going, so shake it out. Let's try the other side. Here we go. 5, 6, wrap the foot, take it back, wrap, Going a little quicker. Oh, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't move the thigh, just hinge from the knee. Last time, slow. 5, 6, little quicker. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, 3, 2, 1, finish. All right. That can be a good homework one over this week. Take it home and practice that. Okay, ground butt mas. Okay. So let's go 5 and 6. Prepare the arm to 5th. Brushing front and a close. En croix. Side and a close. Back and a close. Plie and stretch to the back. Side. Front. Plie. Do it again. Same thing. Front. Side. Back. Plie and stretch and back. Side. Now this time we plie, détourné, just changing the feet. So you're on the détourné, you're turning towards the back leg, towards the bar. That left foot should now be front. To go front, side, back, plie, and stretch. Back, and side, and front. Keep the arm for this plie and stretch. Take it again, front, side, back, plie and stretch. Back, side, front, plie, détourné, back around to the first side. Okay, so nice and simple, just one en croix with the plie and back side, front, and do that again. All right, so we'll go right around, right away to the second side this time. Here we go. To the front. Side, back, plie. Doesn't matter how high the leg goes, I want you to keep the standing leg totally straight. Plie. Do it again. Find the brush. 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 Once more. Turn around. Other side. Here we go. Up. Plie. Plie. Breathing. Back. Plie. Make sure that leg is right behind you. Behind the hip. And détourné. Finish. All right, you all, that's all the time we have for today. So thank you so much for joining. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.